Can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
What is going on, Canes fam? I am Matty Ice. He is Canex, and this, my friends, is Canes Colin. Canex, how you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing great. I'm really excited for this show. Got one of my favorite Cane players coming on the show tonight. I'm very excited. Oh, and
Yes,
Jimmy called me today. You remember Jimmy, our boy Jimmy?
What do you mean? Do I remember Jimmy? Of course, I remember Jimmy.
Our boy Jimmy. Same thing. Coronado is one of his favorites, so he's looking forward to this show as well. He called me today and was all excited. So I'm
That's
good.
Awesome,
brother. How you doing?
Yo, man, I feel like we got upgraded here, man. So if you're listening to the podcast version, you have no idea what I'm talking about here. But man, you got the setup going. We got the nice. It's like all HD, man. I got a new webcam because I'm doing the Student of the Game Hoops edition, but. You know, you can see your boy ugliness in HD.
HD. Yeah, you need to talk a little bit more about that. Yeah, you're going to be doing breakdowns just like Ro does on his channel, Student of the Game, but you're going to be doing basketball.
Yeah, I'm going to be getting my Madden on, doing some breakdowns. First video, so here's the thing. I told you, right? There's some full games on YouTube, right? And that's not technically, supposed to be on there. And so I had looked at a lot of like defensive stuff that I wanted to talk about. All of a sudden they get removed from YouTube, so I have to like scratch everything I did. So I was able to figure some stuff out. So I'm working on that today and tomorrow. I should like record it tomorrow. So
there you go.
I'm excited about that first episode, man.
Yeah.
Cane time. Yep, that's right. Damn, it feels good to be a Cane. Shout out to you, man.
Let's go, Canes.
Jimmy Roberts.
Let's
go, Canes. Shout out, Jimmy. Yeah, so like Caniac said, we're going to have Corn Elder here coming on in about like 10, 15 minutes.
Top of the hour.
Yeah. Top of the hour, yeah. So excited to talk to him. But, man, I haven't talked to you in forever. It's been a long minute, right?
Yeah, it's been a minute. I was busy this weekend. I kind of put myself in a little huddle, broke down, and got some graphics done that I want to do, got some videos done. I'm going to be working on some other stuff for some other guys, OBB guys. But yeah, other than that, man, just been working, chilling, sitting here at the house. That's about it, man. What about you? Well, I had my sister's 50th birthday celebration. It was on the 2nd, was her birthday, but she had COVID during it. So we had it Saturday night. So it was a delayed party. Yeah. So we had a good time.
That's cool though. Yeah, no, nothing really. Like I had today off, surprisingly. I work in a small office and they texted us like yesterday. And we're like, nice. We have tomorrow off. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll take it. So I haven't done too much. I did some like errands around, got a car wash. My car was looking very dirty. So
I believe it.
Went and did that, and yeah, man, that's about it. But yeah, man. Look at that. Shout out Jamar Williams, man. Turn up the heat.
All the way from Charlotte, North Carolina. Let's go.
Dang. See, and that's the thing, man. We got Canes fans everywhere.
Everywhere.
As you know, I'm in Southern California. You're in Arizona. We're spread out, man. We're spread out.
Yeah, Washington, Georgia. I mean, they're everywhere. Everywhere. A lot of people.
They're even out of the country. Right. We know one in Ireland.
Yeah. Shout out Ronan. Shout out to Ronan.
Yeah, that crazy fuck.
That's right. But hey, speaking of crazy fucks, what about Mario? Oh, we got a Dayton, Ohio in the house. What's up?
Oh, shout out to you, bro.
Nice.
Dayton, Ohio.
My man Mario comes in and scoops up an ex-head coach to come in and be a position coach. That sounds something like what Alabama and shit would do, right?
Dude, honestly, I posted a
Oh, here
GIF,
you go,
man.
Jimmy. Absolutely.
I,
What a
I
great
posted
staff being assembled is like Avengers assembled, and I'm in Warner Robins, Georgia. Oh, nice, man.
Oh,
I've been
nice.
there.
There we go. Yeah, we spread out, man. But no, I was saying, like, I posted a GIF of the A-team van, like,
Yeah, I
rolling
saw that.
through, and I was like, dude, that's what it's like, man. Coming up the first game, we got like crazy ass staff, man. It's insane, you know. Charlie Strong was he was a head coach at Texas, right, for a while.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
wow, coaching line, dude. We could have used him at linebacker. Shit, man.
Yeah, no doubt, right? No doubt.
That's awesome.
But I mean, the staff that's coming together. I mean, who else? What was his name here? Oh, Frank Ponce is here.
From App State.
Yeah.
The dude was an offensive coordinator and a good one too.
Yeah. That offense was legit.
I know. Comes over. I think his official title is he's quarterbacks coach and
Passing
game coordinator, right? Yeah. So that's crazy, man. And
that's big time.
Him and Gaddis are gonna be the dynamic duo, man, for real. I'm excited to see that, dude. I cannot wait for this season.
I cannot wait either.
Yeah,
and I don't think we're going to see it all the first game against Bethune, but I can't wait to see what we're going to bust out there come like 10-8 or what is it? Yeah, 10-8.
It's not.
No, actually, before that, no, I want to see Texas A&M. That's it. Texas A&M.
Yeah. I got you.
That'd be our first real test. That's like third game in, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. No, that's gonna be one, man. Play Clemson this year too. It's gonna be interesting. Big time games, man. Big time games.
It is. It's a big season for us. I mean, every year they always say that the Coastal's lining up, but Coastal's a little tougher this year, I would say.
I don't know, man. I feel like there's some question marks though too.
Like, actually, Pickett's let me retract that statement. Yeah, because I was just thinking about that. Pickett's gone.
Yeah, Florida I know they got. I think they got Slovis from USC. I've seen him play a few times since I'm, just down the road from over there. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm interested to see how North Carolina is losing Sam Howell. But we'll see, man. For me, I don't think it's unreasonable to expect us to be in the ACC championship game, right?
No, that should be the expectation every year.
That's what I would think too. But yeah.
Damn, feels good to be a Cane. How are y'all feeling about Blades if he's healthy? If he's healthy and he can play, he's out there on the field, he's competing, and I have no issues with Blades. Blades was doing, if I remember correctly, he was doing pretty good before he got injured.
The thing too, man, like
he was coming back. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, shouts out to him because, like, man, that's something tough to come back from too. Anytime you're dealing with like a heart issue, I forgot the name of it exactly. Me too. But yeah, shouts out to him, respect, and I think he's gonna come back strong. I think that the cornerback room is gonna be a lot more solid this year, more depth. But yeah, I'm definitely interested in seeing who can step up next to Reek.
Yeah,
but
I like it.
So
let's go ahead and pay some bills real quick. Let me just get this over with. I forgot all about it. We'll just keep talking, and we want to get this done before the man shows up. But don't forget to download the app SeatGeek, and when you order your tickets, make sure you use our code CaneCallin because they make it easy. They make it so easy to order tickets. You can actually look and see what kind of tickets you're getting, good deal or a bad deal. They have a 0 to 10 rating, so you can always check it out. It's just easy way to do it. You want to go to a game, get on your app, buy the tickets, use our code, go have a great time. Just that easy.
Yeah. Well, and they make it easy with the whole rating system, man. Honestly, you see the best deal. I personally would always use SeatGeek whenever I'm using like another third-party vendor, and they're just the best at it, man. Honestly, most convenient. So they make it as easy as possible.
Yeah, the other ones, the TM guys, and the fees just got out of control, man. Just too much money. But anyways, if you're doing your first ticket purchase and you use our code, you're going to get $20 off your first ticket purchase. All right. So we appreciate you guys. Also, don't forget about the fans, formerly known as Oh my God, I forgot
Stickers
what
by
it was.
AB.
Stickers by AB. That's right. So use our code CCI 15 and get 15 off your order there. They have stickers, magnets, shirts, all kinds of stuff, and not just for canes either.
And they're building it, man. They're doing a lot of special things. Jordan Nelson's over there helping him too. So shout out to those guys doing some special, great people too.
So damn, it feels good. How do you feel it if he's healthy? What do you think? By the way, Dayton, Ohio, is it cold up there? And didn't Bob and them from around up there, isn't it?
Dayton beat our ass in basketball though this year, man.
I know.
And that's the thing I was going to say too.
Aren't they?
Yeah, usually. Yeah, they're really young this year, but they're going to be good in the next couple of years, especially. Yeah. They had a team though.
Go ahead.
When the tournament got canceled, I think it was like 2 years ago because of COVID. That team was really good. Like they would have made a deep run in March Madness. I think that's when they still had Obi Toppin.
Okay.
But yeah.
Shout out to canesbaseball, swept this weekend.
Yeah. I was gonna say too, man, like Canes hoops. I mean, I know they had the loss to Virginia. That was a tough game. Virginia is just solid defensively. And I see our brother over here is joining.
Well, he joined up and then disappeared, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, there he is. But yeah, we still got tournament hopes, man. Honestly, people are like saying we need to win out and whatever. I mean, 5 ACC teams, I see it. 5 ACC teams are gonna, make the tournament, and I think we're gonna be one of those teams when all is said and done. But
I think so too.
Yeah, do you wanna bring on our guest here, or what do you think?
Yeah, because we don't want to keep the man waiting too long.
No,
you ready?
Yeah, let's do it. What is going on, guys? We are now joined by Corn Elder, former Miami Hurricane. Corn, how you doing tonight, man?
Doing good. How about you?
Pretty good, man. We're excited to talk to you, man. Honestly. But there's one thing that there's one thing we always do when we bring someone on. We play a little game with them. Okay. It's called All Hype Sounds Right. So basically, you're going to tell us if something is all hype or it sounds right, sounds legit to you. Sound good? Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
So Caniacs, our boy over here, apparently, was a beast on the hardwood.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this, Corn, but, I played a lot of ball myself. I coached for a few years. I'm a shooter, man. I got to tell you, okay? I shoot lights out. But my question to you is, all hype sounds right. Matty Ice, me, would beat you in a game of horse.
Yeah, that's a little hype. That's all hype right there.
What?
That's all hype.
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll have to see then, man.
I don't know about that one.
If you're ever in Southern California, man, you hit me up.
I will.
Okay, and we're gonna film that.
Like
People
LA,
are gonna see.
I'm with that.
Oh, he likes LA. That sounds good.
Hey, there we go. Okay, next one I got for you. So you came into Miami technically as an athlete, but you played running back, right? In high school, throughout high school. So all hype sounds right. Corn Elder is the greatest running back to never actually play running back for Miami.
Sounds right.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay. We just had to confirm that. Okay.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. So last one we got for you. The last time the Canes won a bowl game, you were a part of that team. It was in 2016, right, against West Virginia.
Yeah.
So my question to you, all hype sounds right. Miami will win a bowl game this year.
Sounds right.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, I like that.
There we go. I like it too. I like it. The fans like it as well. We feel good about that.
Yeah, we would have won one this year if we, didn't get canceled.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
For sure.
So let's get right into it, man. I know Caniacs and I are both really excited to talk to you. So we've been looking forward to this one. So obviously, man, let's take you back. You're from Tennessee, right? You played both basketball and football. What kind of went into the decision to choose Miami?
Miami was my favorite school growing up, and that was really like the main reason. Like, it was my favorite school, and I had the opportunity to come down and play both initially. So I was just like, man, like can't beat that. So that was really like the main thing, honestly.
Yeah. And so, as a kid coming from Tennessee, what were like the main differences? You go to Miami, you go to South Beach, culturally, like how was it for you, man, when you first got there?
Yeah, it was definitely different. Like you said, the culture was different. Different types of people. A lot more diverse in Miami. Trying to understand, the Miami lingo, it's a little different. I struggled understanding like some of my teammates for a minute, but other than that, yeah. So it was definitely a big culture shock, honestly.
I remember we talked to Eric Swope, and he had said that Miami is like Vegas mixed with I think he said like South America vibes, and
Yeah.
and he's like, it's like no other place. It's like a blend of all these different things. So that's awesome. And but I want to talk to you because you decided to go to Miami, and the intention was to play both football and basketball. And we talked about this a little earlier in the All Hype Sounds Right. I want to kind of talk about that basketball, right?
Yeah.
So take you back. What can you describe Corn Elder on the hardwood? Like, what kind of player was he, or is he still? Because I know maybe you still play. I don't know.
Yeah, I play a little bit. What type of player was I? So I was kind of like a Chris Paulish.
Okay.
So like I get my teammates involved. If I need to take over the game, I'll take over the game. So it's kind of that, kind of like a Chris Paulish with a little more athleticism.
I know. I was gonna say, man, because Chris Paul didn't dunk, and I saw some of your highlights. You got some bunnies, man.
Yeah, I had me some dunks.
Yeah, and I know. I saw too in that film. You like that behind the back, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like that on the fast break.
I'll say like a little John Moranish, but not as athletic. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
So let me ask you. I think was it you practiced with the basketball team like your freshman year, like a little bit, right?
Yeah.
What was that like? Because I'm sure you had to balance both, right? Football and basketball.
Yeah.
What was that like for you your first year?
It was hard. Like especially with just like in the summertime, I would do like football workouts in the morning, and then I'd go just to basketball practice, and that was kind of difficult because like the lifting is different, different lifting for basketball and football players, like trying to adjust with your shot because you're not in the gym every day. So that was like the biggest difference. But I always try to get to the wellness when I could. So yeah. I mean, my sophomore year is actually when I practiced after the football season, and my body was tired. So
I bet
that's when I was like, I will just focus on one.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. Like, what made you focus on
well, besides
football?
tearing your right knee or your meniscus?
Yeah, so sophomore year I actually went to practice after the season for like a couple weeks. It was cool, but like I said, my body was just wore down. Then I had to like change up my class schedule and wasn't gonna have a lot of free time to like really enjoy college. So I was just like focus on one.
Yeah. And so you made that switch, and then also too you made the switch, in high school, like we referenced, you played more of a running back. You didn't play cornerback, I believe, right?
No.
When you were in high school. So you made that switch. How hard was that for you?
Yeah, it was tough. Especially going against like the receivers we had, like Stacy, Dorsett, Hearns, all those guys. So it was definitely hard. I picked on it quick though. Like I was able to stay with guys, obviously, but like just like the techniques and everything. Like at first I was just raw, just out there, just playing really. But like going against those guys definitely helped me a lot. So I got to go against like the best every day, so it was easy to pick up. And I got to learn from the older guys like Tracy, LG, and guys like that.
Was there any moment like when you first started that transition that you like got burned, or like one time that you remember that you're like, oh shit, like looking back on that?
Yeah, man. I'll say like the time I was really like dang, like I was up against Hearns and he ran a slant and go, and like I just fell, and I was like, dang, like that was tough. And then like my first day at corner, I was going against her like every time, and he kept catching the ball, and I was like, man, I don't know about this one.
Ooh. So we talked about some bad memories.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what's like a good memory that sticks out from like Green Tree, from practice or something like that. Crazy memory.
Good memories. I'll say my sophomore year camp, I had like 8 picks in camp.
Oh,
like
damn.
I was catching everything. And then I dislocated my thumb, and then I caught like 5 more picks. Like it was just crazy. Like I don't know what was going on. But my sophomore year camp, like that was the deal right there. And then like some good memories, just going against Stacy every day. Our senior year, like we used to go 1-on-1s every day, just going at it. So that was always good to compete against him.
So I was gonna ask you, who was the one that like talked the most smack to you, like in practice? Do you think would that be Stacy, or who do you think that would be?
Who talked?
Or would you be the one talking?
I didn't really talk much in practice, honestly.
Okay.
Like but yeah, probably Stacy.
Okay.
Like when he got mad, we used to make him mad, so that's when we really used to go at him. So yeah, probably Stacy.
Yeah. And so we flash forward, I think, it was your junior season, right? I mean, this is the thing that everyone talks to you about, right? Against Duke.
Yeah.
I remember this because it was on Halloween, right?
Yep.
I just remember because I was downstairs, and our door was constantly getting rung, and I was trying to watch the game, and kids were wanting candy and stuff. And I just remember when it happened, I like freaked the hell out because it was insane, and I freaked out some little kids.
Yeah.
But like, what was going through your head during that like crazy, lateral like return? Because that's something you can't really practice that, right?
Right.
It was just kind of a schoolyard football type thing.
Yeah. So really, like the whole time, I was just like any minute somebody's about to get tackled, because like we just kept going backwards, and I was like, yeah, it's over. And then I caught it the last time I caught it, and just seen 2 blocks in green grass, and I was like, oh yeah,
I got to go.
I got this one. And then it was just crazy. Like everything leading up to the play, like that last drive, everybody was already upset because
they shouldn't have scored.
They didn't score really, and then we got like 3 bad penalties. They called a bad pass interference on Artie when he caught the interception. Game should have been over there.
Didn't they call some bad?
I got 2 pass interference penalties.
Yeah,
that wasn't pass interference. So like that whole drive, I was like, dang. And then I was already mad after they scored or whatever that I got the 2 pass interference. So I really didn't even want to play that last play. I was like, man, y'all can take me out. I was mad. But
hey, I got to tell you too, man. It's the same way, man. When I play men's league all the time, man, and they call fouls on me, I'm like, dude, I'm not fouling. What the hell are you talking about? Yeah, but I gotta say, because you caught the first like lateral, and then you caught the last one.
Yeah.
But right before you caught the last one, I don't know if you've watched it live with like the commentary. But the announcer, I don't remember which announcer it was. It wasn't Joe Zagacki. It was just whoever was like covering that game. He had said, "Oh, Duke is doing such a good job of spacing."
Yeah. I heard him. He was like, they look like they both practice this.
Yeah. They look like they really practice this, and all of a sudden Cornelder just turned the corner.
Man, that was crazy.
Yeah, and I feel like, people don't really talk about this, but how important was that? Like, because I think that was like right after Al Golden had gotten fired, right?
Yeah. That was a rough week. Because Golden got fired. Then Artie's mom passed the next day, so like we needed that game for sure. And
Yeah.
like to end it like that was really crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. I just remember dudes sliding in the end zone, and
Yeah.
it was really cool to see, man. That was an awesome win. And honestly, I'm kind of I'm a younger Canes fan. You know, I'm not one of these old heads like Caniacs over there. So that's one of my best memories watching the
Yeah.
Canes. So to be talking to you about it, it's really awesome, man.
Yeah.
But I gotta ask you, man, like when you look back, I'm trying to think of an indirect way of like asking this. I feel like you guys, like your entire time at Miami, you had some dudes on defense, right? You had Chicolo, you, Tracy Howard, you mentioned Artie Burns, and I could list more guys, but I feel like the defense kind of underperformed. And I don't think it's fair to say it was on the players. I think it was more on the coaching.
Yeah.
Do you ever like look back and like, shit, man, if we had someone that knew what they were doing, like
Yeah, man. We kind of talk about that all the time, honestly. Like we had a lot of guys who, play in the NFL still. They
Sean Jenkins too.
played in the NFL, so we definitely could have been a lot better. I think we kind of my senior year we kind of improved under Coach Diaz for sure. You could start seeing the Miami defense play like it's supposed to play a little bit, and then that next year they really turned it up. So yeah, for sure. Like we definitely could have been a lot better if
But that was your best year
different kind of scheme.
That was your best year as a Cane, 2016.
Yeah, it was.
Mm-hmm.
That was
76 tackles. You got 3 sacks. You forced a fumble. You broke up 12 and caught 1.
Yeah, I should have caught more, but I couldn't catch.
That's all right. So what was the main difference? The style that Manny taught, or the way that D'Onofrio taught it? I mean, what made it better for you? Because I mean, it was an improvement, a lot of improvement for you going under D'Onofrio to Diaz.
Yeah. It was more aggressive. We challenged the receivers a lot more. I got to follow like the best guys, so I got targeted. I'm not gonna say a lot, but more than often. So I think that was the biggest difference. It's more aggressive. Challenged the receivers a lot. Wasn't so deep in zones and everything, and we blitzed a lot more. So
yeah, a lot more.
ball came out faster, so we was able to make plays.
There you go.
Can you talk a little too about like the cultural difference in the locker room and everything, going from someone like like Al Golden, I think he was a little more like relaxed, laid back, to someone like Coach Rick and Manny Diaz too, when he was a defensive coordinator, I think was a little different than when he was a head coach, right? So
yeah, like you said, like Coach Golden was a little bit more laid back than Coach Rick, and then Coach Rick got there. Everything was same. Everybody wear the same thing in the weight room. No earrings in the weight room. Just just more structure, to the team, and I think it kind of made us more disciplined. So that was like the biggest difference. Like a little more structure. Coach Rick didn't take no BS. He was like, "It's his way, or it's get up out of it."
I gotcha.
Yeah, so that was really like a big difference for sure.
Yeah,
and even with Coach Diaz, I think he held players accountable like big time. Like he would get on you. He wasn't afraid to call you out in a meeting, no matter who you were, and I think that helped a lot of players. Like he demanded like that effort. And,
Which is, I think that's something that's interesting too, because I think that's something that's like, it was so different when he was a head coach. A lot of people, obviously we aren't as plugged into the program as others, but I think that was one of the things that was said against him the most, that he was more relaxed, hands off, more kind of that Al Golden vibe, laid back as a head coach. So it's interesting to hear that, as well.
Yeah.
But the thing I wanted to ask you, is obviously you dealt with that change in coaching. And the players on the current roster right now are dealing with that. You know, Coach Cristobal comes in. What are your kind of expectations for this team, you know, with Mario as head coach and all the changes that they've made as a program?
Yeah, I think the team could be really good. I think it's a lot of talented players on the team, and I mean sometimes you need that coaching change. Like for us, I know for us when we got Coach Rick, it kind of added that extra gear to us because obviously Coach Rick was a winning coach, and like when he got hired, we was like, oh yeah, it's time to win. So I think that's like when you know your coach is a winner and you're around coaches, like coaching makes a big difference. And I think the staff that we have now is gonna lead the team in the right direction.
Yeah, I feel like too, like this is something completely random, but like I feel like that maybe have you ever felt like this, like in terms of like in the not maybe right now, but in past few seasons, like with other coaches that alumni maybe like weren't welcome around the program, or like how do you feel about that? Maybe
Nah,
more so when
I
you were
don't know
playing.
about that. I mean, I was
Okay.
welcome around the program all the time, so
Okay.
yeah. So I don't know.
Okay. I was just wondering, just
Yeah.
off the head, but I got you, man.
Yeah. I was there a lot, and yeah, everything was good.
Yeah, and I think that that's something that's different too, like with the football program in terms of like it's a brotherhood like no other.
Yeah.
You know, when you wear that U on your chest, like for instance, we talked to Eric Swope, right, who didn't even play a down in a Miami Hurricane football, you know, jersey, played hoops, and then goes to the NFL, and you know he kind of started training with all these dudes that played at Miami, and you know made these connections. So that's something that you know I don't think any other school really has, you know, and so that's something that's really cool. So can you kind of speak on that kind of like brotherhood of former Canes players and stuff, and like how much you guys kind of lift each other essentially?
Yeah, the brotherhood is very strong. No matter what time you were there, like everybody knows everybody. Like I was at the Bama game and I was with Calais, just talking to him the whole time. Like he knew everything about me, and I was like, "Dang!"
Cool.
Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just really like when we play each other, like we always wrap it up after the game. Like no matter what year, like I was talking to KJ after the game, we played them. Like we didn't play together, but
right.
it's always like it's Miami. Like you always want to go back, so we see each other when we're back and everything. So.
Yeah, and especially too, like KJ only played a year here, but like he's a Kane true and true, man. Like so that's really cool to hear. But I kind of want to shift back, talk about you wrap up your career, get drafted by the Panthers. Like what did that moment mean to you when you got drafted?
Oh yeah, it was exciting. Something that I've always dreamed of, always worked at, and it was college was a hard journey, like switching from running back to cornerback, learning a whole new position like in a short amount of time. Like it was difficult. So like just seeing like all the hard work pay off it felt great.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. And so obviously, you've been in the league for a few years now. What do you think has been like the biggest difference, like when you as a football player in college versus like in the NFL?
The biggest difference, the biggest difference is, obviously the talent. Like, everybody is big, fast, and I think like really like it's mental. Like the biggest is mental.
Okay.
Because everybody been playing football for forever. Everybody's fast and everything. So like it's just like the mental aspect of the game is you got to take it a little bit more serious than in college for sure.
Yeah. What from like a physical standpoint, like how much more often are you like working out, and how much more of it is like on yourself? You know what I mean? Because obviously when you're in college, you're practicing with your team, but then,
Yeah.
NFL off season, you're working out on your own. You got, your trainers and stuff.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's big. You got to take care of your body. Like the NFL season is super long. So you got to take care of your body. So like you working on your body 365 days. Off season, right after the season, like you get your downtime, but you still working on your body. So like that's the biggest difference. And then you got to make sure you set everything up in the off season. Obviously, like you said, you're not working at the facility, not working with your coaches. So you got to set up all that, your trainer, your massage people, all that. So like that's like the biggest difference. Like just making sure you put all your time into what you need to put it into.
Yeah, absolutely. And so I already asked you about this from the college standpoint of like, your welcoming moment, starting to play cornerback. What was your like welcome to the NFL moment? You're like, oh shit, like I'm with some dudes now.
Yeah, so I think it was like the first day we did OTA practice, and I was guarding Greg, and I broke on like an out route, and I just knew I had a pick, but like quarterback can put it in a perfect spot, and I'm like dang, like you got to be perfect, and like that. I think that was like my biggest. That was my first welcome moment. After that, obviously, going into the game, just guarding some of the receivers I had to guard was like my first action at corner. I was guarding like Julio and Sanu. So I was just like, that was like a big welcome moment. I'm like, all right.
Wow.
It's a real deal.
Yeah.
So when you first line up against these dudes, like, is it hard to be like, you're like in front of them, like you're about to match up with them, or is it like when the game's going, you're in it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it's you're definitely in it. But you still get some of those moments sometimes. Like I was lined up across Larry Fitzgerald, and I was like, dang, I was watching him as a kid. But like you still, you locked in. You like I'm ready to go. But it's still like cool to go out there and like play against some of the guys that you grew up watching, like they're still in the league. So
that's
yeah. I gotta ask you too, man. We talked about like working out and everything, and I notice. I mean, I know you work out with like RD, probably a good amount, right?
Mm-hmm.
I noticed you work out with Jalen Ramsey, right, yes, on occasion. How much smack talk? How much do you guys get into it, man? Because you got that rivalry.
Yeah, no, we don't get into it as much now.
Okay,
that's my boy, man. We most time we go hoop and stuff, and most time we be on the same team because we just talk to other people. Yeah. We've been playing against each other since we were like 10, so that we done did all our talking.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, has he said anything to you yet about winning the Super Bowl? Like, has he said some shit to you?
No, man. I talked to him like right after they won. He was excited. I was excited for him.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. It's weird for me because I'm like from, Southern California. I'm a Rams fan. My dad has been like a Rams fan all his life. And I'm like cheering for Jalen Ramsey. And I'm like, it doesn't feel right. Like, it doesn't feel right at all. And Cam Akers, too. I'm just like, what is wrong with me?
Right.
But I got you, man. That's really cool, though. I got to ask you, though, man, like, so you said you still play some hoops and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know, honestly, shouts out to you because you show a lot of love to the Canes hoops team, right? And so I respect you for that. What are you thinking, man? We going to make March Madness or what this year?
I mean, we should.
That's what I think, man. That's what we were talking about before you came on.
I don't know, man. We ain't been
biased.
We ain't been ranked yet. I don't know what they got going on against us, but we got some good wins, man. We beat Duke, blew out North Carolina, beat Wake Forest.
Close.
Like, we got some good wins on our resume.
Yeah, we do.
I think we just need to finish strong these last couple games, get a couple dubs in the ACC tournament. But I think our resume is good enough to make the tournament right now.
Yeah, I think so. I think as long as we finish in like the top 4 of the ACC, then I think we're in. because then you get like a double bye in the ACC tournament.
Yeah.
And it's money.
Yeah.
But are you more someone that watches like hoops rather than like football or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I watch
I
a lot of basketball, but I watch a lot of cane. I watch all Miami football though. I gotta watch every game.
Okay.
But no, I like to watch college football. My little cousin, he plays for Oklahoma, so I watch them.
Okay.
Watch Miami, of course, every game. And I watch the big games, but definitely like to watch basketball a little more probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. Give me your top 5 basketball players of all time.
Of all time.
Off the dome right now, man.
Let's do that route.
I wasn't planning on asking you this, but I want to know now.
All right. My top 5.
Okay.
You got no order.
Okay.
No order. Okay.
Okay.
You got MJ.
Okay.
You got Brian.
Okay. I respect it so far.
Got to go with Magic.
Okay. Yeah.
People are gonna kill me for this, but I gotta go with Shaq. Most dominant big man ever.
Yeah.
Gotta go with Shaq. And then my 5th one, it's a toss-up.
Better not be. There's a dude missing that I need in there.
I know you want Kobe Bean Bryant in there. I know you do. And I like him in there. But it's tough. It depends, man. But I'll go Kobe. I like Kobe.
You go Kobe. Who was the other person you were kind of like?
So I don't like to discredit people for the era. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So the stuff Wilt did, it's kind of hard to put him outside my top 5. But I mean, Kobe's Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
On and off the field.
He put up numbers.
Definitely. So the top 5. It really just depends on.
No, that's
the
a
day,
good top 5. I like
Wait,
that.
so you would put Will Chamberlain ahead of Bill Russell?
Yeah.
Okay.
And only reason because every time Wilt played Bill Russell, Wilt's numbers was crazy.
Yeah.
Bill Russell had the better team, but every time Wilt played Bill Russell, if you look at his stats, that was some of his best games.
I didn't even know they kept track of stats at that time, man.
Right.
Right. They had the freaking like abacus, like doing the numbers and stuff. Oh man, that's funny. So obviously, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna see what is Corn Elder doing right now in his off season.
Nothing really. Training. I go bowling like once a week.
There you go.
Bowling. Okay.
Yeah, I like the bowl. Then doing a little traveling. I'm going to Dominican Republic this weekend with my family. And,
there you go.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's really it. Just mostly training, bowling, and then I'll travel every now and then, go hoop a little bit. So
there you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I like
come to LA. You come to LA, you hit me up. We're playing.
Yeah, I'll be out there. I'm gonna be out there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, yeah, don't shy away now, man.
I ain't never.
I don't think he's scared of you, man. I really don't think
he should be, man.
It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it.
I know I don't look like it, but I can hoop, okay?
All right.
Especially if it's just shooting. That's a different thing. But man, I gotta say too, like obviously, so you re-signed with I almost said the Redskins. That wouldn't have been a good look. The Commanders.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm sorry, I saw your face when I said the Commanders.
Yeah.
So what do we think of that? I know you gotta.
He's getting a paycheck. Leave him alone.
You can be honest though. No one's gonna see this.
It gotta grow on me. That's all I'll say.
I got you.
Okay.
Gotta get used to it.
Were there some other names that you're kind of into, or maybe the Washington football team? I thought that was kind of dope,
the Washington
honestly.
football team kind of grew on me. Like it kind of fit a little bit. I kind of liked it, but I guess we just got to get used to saying the Commanders.
That's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
I think you just need like a dope logo or something, and then once you see it, you'll be like, hey, this is it.
Yeah.
I got you.
He'll be all right with it once he puts his helmet on and be like, oh yeah, I'm good. We're good.
Once he sees the paycheck.
Right.
That's all that matters, man. Money talks, bro.
Oh, that's too funny.
Oh man. Oh, that's funny. So I thought we could get you out of here with we do like a quick like Elite 8 of questions. To kind of wrap it all up. So just quick fire, answers real quick. So you ready for this or what, man?
Yeah, let's get it.
Okay. First one. Funniest teammate at Miami.
Funniest teammate at Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Tracy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Do you have a story or anything? I know these are supposed to be fast, but that's appropriate.
I got a lot of stories, but I'll just give you one. So
Moments, I got a lot of stories.
Tracy, like, he really he's forgetful. Like, he be thinking so much, he talks so fast. So I got two for you, quick stories.
Okay.
So the first one, we were going somewhere, I don't know, but I was in the car behind him and I was following him. I think we was going to his house for Thanksgiving, so I was following him, and like he was driving crazy, and I'm like, what? What are you doing? So I called him. I'm like, Tracy, why are you driving like that? And he was like, oh dang, I forgot you was following me. I'm like, what? I'm like, bro, we just left. So like that's one, and then the other story, he came over to somebody's apartment. I guess he was stopping by for a quick second to grab something, and he came in and he left his car on for like 3 hours.
Oh my god.
Just sitting there on. And he like finally realized. He's like, oh, like I'm like something wrong with this dude.
He's like, oh damn. Tracy, he's like, I forgot I have a car.
But yeah, Tracy, that's my boy. He always had me laughing.
Oh, that's funny, man. Okay, next one. Favorite NBA player or like NBA player you watched the most growing up?
Favorite all-time Iverson right now, Curry.
Okay, I respect that.
Yeah.
Okay, last thing that you bought.
Last thing I bought. Dang. I just bought a slushie from Sonic.
Hey, what flavor are we talking about here, though?
I mixed blue raspberry and peach.
Oh, okay. I gotta try that. I always get the cherry limeade. I
like cherry limeade.
There we go.
Mine's a strawberry limeade. That's what I get. Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. Let me ask you then. What's your favorite food? I'm guessing it's not Sonic food.
Steak.
Steak.
I love steak.
That's what I'm talking about.
What type of steak? Type of steak? Okay. Have you had? You've had Wagyu steak before, right?
Of course.
Okay. So you're a fan of that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to send you some. So my buddy actually started a company where he ships it.
Oh yeah.
From Japan. So I'll send you some.
Yeah,
I'll message you after this.
I need that. Yeah, I need that.
Okay.
I love
it. That's good stuff right there.
Okay, next one.
Okay.
You're going on a road trip. Who are the first 3 artists that you're putting on that road trip playlist?
The first 3. Rod Wave.
Ooh, okay.
Major 9. Chad.
Okay.
Yeah, Chad.
And Yo Gotti.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Okay, biggest vice. Addiction. What is it?
Biggest what?
Biggest vice. Like worst vice? Addiction.
Repeat that.
Biggest vice. So like thing that you're addicted to.
Oh,
like candy or something like that. That you can't go a day without having.
Candy.
Really?
Yeah, I love candy.
What is it? What is it for you?
Any type of gummies. Gummies. I
like
love
the
gummies.
Sour ones or
both.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I love gummies.
Ooh.
Them lifesavers, man. Those my favorites.
Oh, the lifesaver. Yeah,
man,
the illusions.
Yeah.
Them the ones right there.
Yeah.
They came out with some because I love Skittles. They got some Skittle gummies that's really good.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. I have to find those. I didn't know that.
I found all the new candy.
Okay.
You know what's dangerous? Man, is I don't know if you're on TikTok at all or anything, but they're these places that you can buy candy from like different countries.
Uh-huh.
So they have like different like gummies and like
Yeah.
different different things, and we got like a package of it, and oh my god, man.
All right, I'm gonna have to try it out.
Yeah, I'll send you a link to that. Just be careful because it's expensive.
All right, yeah.
I'm sure you're good though. So
yeah, he's probably all right with it.
Cool. That's cool.
Okay, next one I got for you, man, because I know you're a hoops fan. So I gotta ask: March Madness or college football playoffs? If you're watching something, which one?
March Madness.
I was gonna say, I think you answered
that
one earlier.
It's the greatest, it's the greatest
March
like,
Madness,
postseason, right?
You don't know what's gonna happen in March Madness.
It's crazy.
It's the craziest thing ever.
It is.
I don't understand how people like, even if you're not like the biggest basketball fan,
Mm-hmm.
March Madness is different.
Yeah, it's
The
different.
upsets, the hype, everything, the drama. It's amazing.
Yeah,
I remember in high school, like I used to be in class and I used to be on my laptop watching the games. Like I wasn't paying attention during March
I know a lot of people that don't watch regular season basketball at all, but they love March Madness.
Yeah.
That's how it goes, man.
Right.
All right. Last one I got for you, man. Biggest pet peeve.
Biggest pet peeve. That's tough. I don't know. I'm pretty chill.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. I'm
So it
pretty
takes a
chill.
lot,
Like
huh?
it's just like it just be how I'm feeling. Like if something just get on my nerves. That's really
I got
it.
you.
I don't really have a
Okay.
pet peeve, honestly.
Okay,
Hey,
I got
cool.
you,
Ain't
man.
nothing wrong with
Hey,
that.
I can tell from this though, man, that you're a pretty chill dude.
Yeah.
Obviously, I haven't spoken that much. I literally hit you up like right after we talked to Eric Swope, and I was like, "Hey," I was like, "You want to come on?" And you're like, "Hell yeah!" Like within an hour, and I was like, "Oh shit, okay."
Let's go. Hell yeah.
Man,
But we
that's
really
funny,
appreciate
though.
it, man.
Yeah, we really appreciate you coming on, man, and I'm sure we'll talk soon, especially when the Canes, the football season starts. But I mean, not more importantly, but sooner than later is March Madness is going to be happening, and I think we're going to be in it. So
yeah,
I think we're going to be in it too.
Yeah, man. So we really appreciate it, man.
So you have do you have any kind of anything you want to let the fans know? Anything they can hit you up at, or you have any fundraiser or anything like that? You
merch?
want to let anybody know?
What about that merch?
I got a clothing line.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Respect Your Elder Clothing. respectyoureLderClothing.com.
Okay.
Got some good stuff on there. Some hats, some shirts, all that little stuff. Sweatsuits. So
You got anything that'll make an old man look cool? Or
yeah.
There you go, Caniacs.
Hey,
what do you think them sweatsuits started at, man?
Be fly. But yeah,
hey, I wear it.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm down with it.
Well, hey, man, we really appreciate it. Hopefully, we can talk to you again soon, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That'd be great.
Man. Awesome.
All right, appreciate y'all.
All
right, man. You have a good night and good luck this season if we don't talk to you before.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
All right, man. You have a great night.
All right, you too.
That was awesome, man. Dude, I wasn't expecting him to be like so chill. Like
he's laid back.
I know.
I love it.
He was literally laid back, man. He was just chilling.
I love the chilling.
Oh man. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to go over it a little bit just because we didn't really talk about it because we didn't really have time before he came on. But Canes Hoops, we referenced in a little bit. Honestly, man, there's a lot of people saying, "Oh, we have to go like undefeated, otherwise we're not going to make it." Honestly, I think that if they go, I think if they go 3-1, I think they have like two tough games. They have Boston College and Pitt, which I think I don't think we should have a problem with.
Right.
Otherwise, we have a problem if that makes sense.
Understood.
Yeah. I mean, Pitt's away and Boston College is away too, but like. Those are two teams that are at the bottom tier of the ACC, and then we play Virginia Tech at home. I think that's going to be a tough game. Great offensive team, a really good shooting team too from three, so that's going to be a tough one. I think that's one of our weaknesses as well. We got to force turnovers that game, and then Syracuse. I was a little more worried about this one than I think I am now. They gave us some trouble at the start. Last time we played against them, we fell down by by 20, and we had to come back. It just all depends. Are we going to make shots? Are we going to, be able to attack this zone and create some offense? That's really what it comes down to. But with that being said, I mean, if we can finish in the top 4 of the ACC, like we were talking with Corn about, I don't see any reason why we don't make it. I think that there's going to be like 5 teams from the ACC that make it. We'll get that double bye in the tournament. And then, I think we're in, honestly. It's just, what seeding will we be?
That's
9,
going to be the
10,
key.
11.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The seeding is going to be the key to how far we're going to be able to go.
Yeah. And who are we going to match up against? That's going to be the thing. So I'm excited to see. They have a game tomorrow. So they play, is it Pitt or Boston College tomorrow? They play Pitt at Pitt tomorrow. Yeah.
We should get that one. What time is that game?
I believe it's at 8 Eastern, if I saw
I'll
correctly.
be able to get it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna check that one out too. But yeah, I don't know, man. That's it, man. Loaded
I'm still
episode,
thinking
man.
of some of them conversations. I love it. Now, and see, this funny thing is all the time. Whenever we get done talking to a guest, now I have all these other questions I want to. You know what I mean? It happens every time.
That's what happens.
Well, I'm into it. I have some before. But then he gets to talk, and then it's like he's answered most of them. So,
yeah,
it is what it is.
No, I got you. And I mean, it's always a fun time, man. It's awesome talking to these guys, and especially like I said, because I'm part of the younger Canes generation. I'm not saying I'm a youngin'. I'm just saying,
right. I got you.
And that play against Duke, like I mean. That's one of the most like memorable plays I have, besides like watching like Duke Johnson play and Lamar Miller and everything. So it was really cool to talk to him.
No, it was. I mean, he was the one that scored on it, man. I mean, yeah.
So, but yeah, man. I'm excited, obviously. So no show this Friday, right? Probably next.
Right, no
next
show
Friday.
this Friday because I'm leaving Wednesday. Yeah. I'm going out of town. Be back Sunday, late Sunday night. And then we'll talk and see if we'll do one next Friday. But that's why we did this one. We didn't do one Friday because we knew we were doing this one today. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna get some more in there. I know you got student of the game coming up, so look for that.
Yeah, and I might even do live breakdowns on here. I just don't know how hard it's going to be because I have to navigate multiple things, so it might be a little bit of a trial and error, and then it might affect the podcast. So it's just I'm not sure if I want to do it on here yet.
Well, if we do a visual on here, we won't drop a pod. Yeah, because it won't make any sense. You know what I mean? To drop a pod if we're going to do a visual, but
no, absolutely. And then the other thing I'm thinking too is I might do something. So for sure, like March Madness and everything, like I want to do stuff for that. But the next like 4 Canes games, I might do something for hoops. It just depends. But yeah.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot too. All you recruiting gurus, the guys who just love recruiting, we're gonna have Ro from the Orange Bowl Boys and Gio, the recruiting
expert
on the OBB Legend. He has his own podcast. We're going to have those guys on in the near future to take your calls, take your live chat. So be ready for that. Be on the lookout for that. I'm just trying to get with them to coordinate the best time for them and, best time for us. So once we nail that down, we'll let you guys know about that. So I think that's going to be a huge show because everybody always loves to talk recruiting. So I can't wait for that. So that's coming. I can't think of anything else right now. Again, shout out to SeatGeek. Appreciate you. About the fans, we appreciate you, AB. You guys.
Shout out to AB. Yeah, about the fans, man. Honestly, man.
Yeah, and Jordan.
Check his stuff out. Yeah, and Jordan, man. Honestly, great guy too. Love the guy, man. Talk to him the most out of probably any other,
right.
Kings fan. So
exactly.
he's awesome. So hopefully we can have him on again soon. And
I'm sure we will. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm ready to wrap it up. I'm tired. I'm ready. I'm hungry. I'm ready for all that good stuff. What about you?
I'm ready too, man. Honestly, I'm starving.
Let's call it a day. Guys, we appreciate y'all again for checking us out, for listening to us. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave us a like and a comment on the podcast or even on here. Let us know how we're doing, whether we're doing great or it sucks or what you would like to see or whatever. Just let us know something. We appreciate all the interactions we get. Jimmy, my man, we love you. Thanks for listening. Other than that, go Canes, and let's kick some butt tomorrow night. Always about the theu. Good night, guys.